As you're preparing for your for a difficult situation, you really want to set up the setting. Yeah. By that I mean, don't try to have a difficult conversation between two tight scheduled appointments. You have no idea how this goes, and you also don't know how long it will take for this difficult conversation to occur. I would always make sure that your calendar is at least free for another hour. Yeah. When you are in this situation, you really wanna, I would also make sure that you're setting this conversation not up you behind the desk and the other person in front of the desk, because you might really get all sorts of reactions, and having a physical closeness and not a physical barrier will most likely allow you to manage the situation better. Yeah. Because otherwise you have automatically set up this type of conversation from the get-go with the physical environment. Yeah. And setting up the conversation is, this is not about you. This is not about you as a person. This is not about you as a scientist. This is, you are the leader, and you have to do something very uncomfortable. Yeah, you have to deliver a message that will change that person's life significantly. If I tell a student they failed the test and they have to come back a year later, this will have financial consequences. If I tell somebody you'll let go, this will have real, not only financial but also career implications. If you tell somebody you have terminal cancer, you will change their lives forever, because they are immediately planning of what to do. Often in this situation, when you deliver the news, that's the time when you become quiet. Because guess what? I need to digest this, what you just told me. I need to understand this, I need to respond to this. So there's things going on, and as you try talking, they don't listen. They don't hear you. Yeah? They have basically their back to you. Obtaining observation is sort of, I'm here today to give you some news. Are you ready for hearing the news? Yeah. So you want to make sure the person is with you in the same room, and not thinking about children, drama on the units, drama in the school, whatever is going on. Yeah. So that you have their full and undivided attention. Then giving them the knowledge is, so here are the things that happened. Here's what we've done to improve this. This was not so successful for that reason. This is the consequence that I have to share with you. Addressing emotions. Let the person deal with their emotions themselves. They are not your emotions. They are their emotions. Yeah. Don't you become emotional over somebody else's emotions. Yeah. Again, you are the representative of the organization. You are protecting this organization from negative consequences. Yeah. Whether this is by letting them go, by letting them repeat a class, by doing whatever you need to do. That's why the organization hired you, to enforce their rules and standards. Yeah. So you're not making up ad hoc rules or standards. You are following the organization's rules and standards for which you were hired, and for which the organization trusts you to represent them exactly in this situation. And then strategy and summary for a student. Okay, I've talked to the counselor. If you want to talk to a counselor, here's the counselor's number. You can call this. I have informed HR, and we've set up certain procedures for you that will help you find new employment. And not employment in the same institution. If you let somebody go, they're leaving the institution, yeah, because they're currently not tolerable with their behaviors in that institution. Yeah, so don't make your problem to somebody else's problem. That is unacceptable. You have not solved anything. You just shifted. Yeah. So if they're not working out in your place, don't try and make this to somebody else's place's problem. Summary. Once you have their attention again, you summarize what you said. We've talked about. I've told you that this behavior is unacceptable. I've told you what the consequences. I've told you what the strategy is for the future. Yeah.